Peace and blessings, frequency hoppers. Peace and blessings. This is Goddess Imani, and welcome to this episode of Sacred Love Lessons. Today we're entering the sacred step frequency. But before we get started, let's take a deep breath to ground our energy. Inhale, exhale. The sacred step frequency is about choosing to take one small intentional step in a new direction. One that supports your growth, honors your truth, and opens the path to your next chapter. The sacred step is not always dramatic. It doesn't require a mountain to move or a storm to clear. It is often subtle. Choosing a new route home, starting a different morning ritual, or daring to take one small action that aligns with your remembering. The sacred step frequency is the vibration of conscious forward movement. It is the energy of placing your foot down in alignment with intention. Each step becomes a declaration. I am moving into a new resonance. I am walking into the life I choose. This frequency teaches that transformation rarely arrives in one great leap. It comes step by step, each movement building on the last, guiding you toward your greater path and purpose. The sacred step frequency is about trust. Yes, it's about trust, you guys. Trusting the ground beneath you. Trusting that the next step will appear, and trusting that life supports you as you move forward. There was a season in my life where everything felt uncertain. Finances were shaky, relationships were shifting, and the path ahead was hidden. For someone who usually can see the way forward, that was really frustrating. I kept asking for clarity, for the full picture, for the how. I wanted to know the how. But all Spirit gave me was the simple message: take the next step. It was scary, I'm not gonna lie, okay? It was scary because I wanted to see 10 steps ahead, and all I was offered was one. Shout out to all my mystics and my seers out there, those who can see up ahead. Shout out to you, because if you know anything about being a seer, you know exactly what I'm talking about right now. Yet, that one step kept calling me. So, I chose to say yes to my goddess guide self. It was a sacred yes. We discussed that last week in our last frequency, the sacred yes frequency. And I had to trust that my goddess guide self knows the way. She knows the way. My ego self had to trust her. And I won't pretend that this is easy, because it's not. Especially when you've lived under the illusion of control or self-reliance. In the words of Sam L. Jackson, you are not in control. I've learned that on the other side of surrender is remembrance. The knowing that I am held by the divine, that my path is unfolding, and that each step is a sacred act of remembering who I am. During this process, it's important to keep your eyes on your own paper. Stay in your lane and focus on your sacred purpose. So for me, I return to Sankofa in critical moments when my faith is being stretched, like right now. I look back and I remember how my younger self overcame challenges, and I draw strength from those memories. I also feel my spirit by listening and re-listening to teachings on faith, because faith grows by hearing. And when I feel my energy shifting, I move with it. Sometimes by walking, sometimes by sitting near the water, practicing EFT tapping, prayer, meditation, breath work, Qigong, or simply by stretching my body back into flow. So why is the sacred step frequency important? Without taking steps, a vision stays only an idea. The sacred step brings your dreams into motion, turning intention into inspired action and carrying you from waiting or overthinking into forward flow. It reminds us that the universe also responds to our actions, not just our thoughts and feelings. Even one step forward can shift your path, opening doors, creating connections, and revealing opportunities you might have missed. This frequency is the bridge between desire and embodiment. So, some benefits of the sacred step frequency are momentum. The sacred step creates forward motion no matter how small, reminding you that progress is already happening. Number 2, clarity. Each step lifts the fog of indecision, allowing you to see the next part of your path clearly. Number 3, trust in self. By moving forward, you learn to hear and follow your own divine guidance and inner compass. Number 5, resilience. Every step builds strength, teaching you how to persevere even when the bigger picture remains unclear. Number 6, alignment. Walking in this frequency keeps your choices attuned to your true path and sacred purpose. And number 7, embodiment. Your intentions stop being ideas and come alive as inspired action. So I have some journal prompts to help you tune in to the sacred step frequency. So the first one is, where in my life am I being invited to take a new step? Where in my life am I being invited to take a new step? Number 2, when I have ignored the call to take a step, what did I experience from that? When I have ignored the call to take a step, what did I learn from that experience? Number 3, how does my body respond when I imagine taking a step into the unknown? How does my body respond when I imagine taking a step into the unknown? Okay, so for me in the past, my body has responded in ways of, I feel this sensation in my solar chakra and my throat chakra. My throat chakra begins to contract when I feel fear. So examine your body, do a body scan, and then ask yourself, how does my body respond when I imagine taking a step into the unknown? And then number 4, how can I honor each step I take as sacred, even in the ordinary moments of life? How can I honor each step I take as sacred, even in the ordinary moments of life? Let me tell you something that I do. I pat myself on the back. I talk to myself. I say, you did a good job, Imani. I'm proud of you, Imani. I'm committed to you, Imani. I say you, Imani, girl. I send love letters and emails to myself. Yes, I do. Okay. I talk to my higher self. I see you. I'm proud of you. When I see myself in the mirror or in a reflection, I tell myself, I see you, Imani. I hear you, Imani. I love you, Imani. I honor you, Imani. So those are some things that you can do to big up yourself, to honor yourself. Pat yourself on the back, okay? I clap my hands and then I clap by my ears. And I say, you know what that is? That's for you, Imani. I'm clapping for you. You gotta be your own biggest cheerleader around here, okay? So I'll leave you with this final thought. The sacred step is about presence in motion. Each step taken with discernment and awareness shapes the path ahead. Even the smallest movement can shift your life in a whole new direction. More clarity comes as you move. So honor the step before you and allow it to lead you forward. So that's what I have for you today. Thank you for listening to this episode of Sacred Love Lessons. I am the universe. Now what? wherever you are in the world. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to click that like, comment, subscribe, and share. And until we speak again, be the light.